Greetings and salutations, folks. My name is Nick, and welcome back to Mass Effect 3, where we are currently on Tuchanka, approaching the Shard, hoping to release a cure for the genophage. A Reaper is in our way. That about sums it up. Actually, no. There's also one more thing. We plan to hurl a giant worm at it. A giant worm. Specifically just a big old thresher maw. The mother of them all. Ooh, what are you? You look like a heavy pistol. So I don't care at the moment. I'll worry about that later.
Shepard, some luck. Original strain in storage. Preparing the cure now.
Make it quick, Mordin. They're all over us out here.
They are?
By the goddess, to our left.
Are you referring to the Reaper? The Reaper's just kind of standing there. Not even really reaping. He's just kind of... Oh no, I've been separated from the group. No one would have expected this.
All right? Systems are intact. I think so. Did we just get shot by a Reaper? Consider that practice.
Okay, Shepard. I raised the hammers. You have to activate both of them. My advice is avoid the giant laser.
Are we sure about this? If I was organic, that would probably burn. Just keep moving. Stick to cover. And what if cover doesn't work? I can't believe we're actually doing this. Don't stop!
Don't stop believing.
Commander, this is Atomic Wing. We'll try to use that Reaper something else to shoot at.
Ah, the Turians are back.
Their timing is impeccable. Go, let's push ahead.
Because essentially we're replacing the ground attack.
One of the hammers. The other one is on the right. Doesn't matter entirely. This redefines the
There we go. Ah. So many brutes. Look at all these brutes. Do I really need to fight all of these brutes? Or do I just have to...
Morton, we hit the first hammer. How's it coming?
Almost have cure. Keeps vital signs dropping. Trying to compensate.
Or do I just have to activate the hammers?
The other side.
Like, can I just run as fast as I can? They can't catch me. I'm the commander, Shepard.
You get all the fun.
Yeah, I just have to activate the hammers.
Care of the cure.
Like, why worry about unnecessary fighting if it's not even gonna get me any experience? Because you gain experience from completing the event, not defeating the enemy. You don't even get to pick up items. Except maybe ammo or thermal clips. Alas, this is as close as Mass Effect gets to a kaiju battle. Has the Reaper made an enemy of the earthly foe? That is a pretty awesome shot.
Morden, is the cure ready?
Yes, loaded for dispersal in 2 minutes. Procedure traumatic for Eve, but not lethal. Malin's research invaluable.
She's okay?
Headed to safety now. Her survival fortunate. Will stabilize new government should Rex get any ideas. Good match. Promising future for Krogan.
Damn!
Control room at top of Shroud Tower. Must take elevator up.
You're going up there?
Yes, manual access required. Have to counteract STG sabotage. Ensure cure dispersed properly.
Morden, this whole thing is coming apart. There's gotta be another way.
Remote bypass impossible. STG countermeasures in place. No time to adjust cure for temperature variance. No other option. Not coming back. Suggest you get clear. Explosions likely to be problematic.
Explosions are generally problematic.
Shepard, please. Need to do this. My project, my work, my cure. My responsibility. Would have liked to run tests on the seashells.
I'm sorry.
I'm not. Had to be me. Someone else might have gotten it wrong.
So long, Morden from the plot. But I feel like this is one of those things where it's like they had to do it for the sake of the finality of the trilogy. Like, characters have to die for that sense of finality. Like, nobody really dies in Mass Effect 2 as long as you get it right. You could save everybody.
Classic bypass. Standard failsafes. Excellent work. Yes.
Temperature now within acceptable range. Dispersal commencing.
And it is done.
Genophage cured. Krogan free. New beginning. For all of us.
You know, I would have liked the camera to just kind of like... I feel like a lot of camera choices, like the camera wants to cut away to something too much. Like the music had a very ethereal air to it. Just point the camera at the thing, play the music, and then let the mood happen.
Introduced us to animals. But you changed that today, Shepard.
Now we'll fight for our children, not against them. It's just a pity Morden had to die.
He wouldn't have had it any other way. And I'm sure wherever he is, he's putting in a good word for us.
But I wonder if, like, as a...
The kids after him. Maybe a girl.
I wonder if, like, video game designers are more eager to have more cuts, more camera cuts than, let's say, movie or television, like any live-action producers, simply because what is a camera to a cinematic designer?
What will you do now?
You can have as many cameras as you want.
Even now, there are clans gathering in the Kelphic Valley. I'll go speak to them and make sure this gift isn't squandered. Thank you for all that you've done. And know that Erdnot Bakara calls you a friend.
But at what point is too many cuts too much? I like this. This game is nowhere near as problematic as, like, in regards to that sense. Greedfall was more problematic to its camera angles, but it also Greedfall suffered from a lot of generic camera angles that it randomly cycled through.
Curing the Genophage. I never thought I'd see the day.
Rex has agreed to help the Turians, Admiral. We should get their full support.
I take it that leaves the Solarians out of the equation.
The cost of their support was too high, sir.
Well, I'll defer to your judgment on that, Commander. Let's hope we don't need them. Hackett, out.
Commander, Erdnot Rex has begun sending troops to Palaven. You kept your end of the bargain, and now I'll keep mine. The Turian hierarchy will stand with humanity against the Reapers.
I'm glad we can help each other out. It's the only way we're gonna defeat the Reapers.
That much is certain. To that end, several dry dock ships are ready to help build the Crucible. Garrus will coordinate them.
Yes, sir.
And when the time comes to deploy it, the full measure of our fleet will be there for Earth.
Dry dock? No, that will require me to look at the Codex entries. I will not go that far.
I'll start managing Turian support right away, Shepard. You must be exhausted. More than dying.
Oh, are we going to get another
Sleep when I'm dead.
nightmare with plot child?
No, you need a clear head to win a war. There's no room for mistakes here. You should catch some shut-eye. I'll make sure Joker doesn't launch any suicide missions.
Anything happens, you let me know.
Anything. Literally. Ah, it's another nightmare with plot child. Where will I find in this forest of dead souls the face of my guilt?
Now go back and get the lieutenant and get the hell out of here.
Ooh, those are nice musical and color touches going on in the forest.
That won't happen. Go get him, Commander. I'll see you all when you get back.
This almost makes me think that there should have been more meaningful character deaths over the course of Mass Effects 1 and 2. That way you wouldn't necessarily just have, like, this child be the face of her guilt. You'd also have these other characters to kind of line the way. Because in a sense, this kind of, like, this sequence kind of goes to a similar sequence as, what on earth is going on with that kid's arms? As the boss fight against, who was the was it the Fear in Metal Gear Solid 3? But instead of guilt over the people that you've killed, it's guilt over the people that you couldn't save. But that would be more meaningful if you knew the people who you didn't save. Instead of this one nightmare plot child. Like, what if, like, let's say you saved Kaidan, but you didn't save Ashley. What if, like, Ashley was there in your nightmares saying, like, hey, why did you leave me behind? Along with maybe other characters
Open.
that died over the course of Mass Effects 1 through,
All right.
through now.
Is this a bad time? Thinking of some friends who aren't around thanks to this war. That's thanks to the Reapers, not you. Are you thinking about anyone in particular?
Yeah, Ashley. Speak of the devil, and he shall appear.
Ashley back on Vermeer. She gave her life stopping Sovereign. I wonder what she'd make of fighting a whole fleet of Reapers. If I had to guess, Ashley would call it target practice. Yeah. Sounds like her. Didn't you have something for me? The Solarian Counselor has an urgent matter. Let me guess. He called the comm room.
The Council must be taking the Crucible seriously. I'll see you downstairs.
So this isn't Dalatros, then.
Commander, there is something we should discuss, if you are finished rewriting history.
I made my decision, Counselor. There's not much anyone can do about it now.
Yes. We're going to have billions more Krogan in the galaxy. It's a good thing you saved my life once, Shepard. Otherwise...
Well, if I didn't save your life that once, you'd be dead. So...
My agents have discovered that he's using his authority to move vast sums of money. For what purpose? We're not sure.
If Udina's dirty, it's best we get to the bottom of it fast.
Agreed. Come to the Citadel. We will review the evidence and discuss this in private. Valorn out.
Can I just talk to Udina?
Commander, Admiral Hackett's available on VidCom.
Commander Shepard, something you need to talk about?
Nope, you're good.
Nothing more, sir.
Keep me posted. Hack it out.
All right, we've gone over the minimum strength requirement. Fantastic. We got Urdnot Rex, we got Krogan clans, we got Clan Urdnot, the Krogan mercenaries, we got the Turian 43rd Marine Division. I mean, we would have wanted the 44th Marine Division, but 43rd. They're fine. The Black Watch, the Engineering Co. All right, let's There's probably messages. Let's go listen to. Let's.
You see the vids of the Maw taking down the Reaper? Man, I wish I could have been there.
It was pretty awesome.
The diplomats are off the ship. A Krogan and a Turian in the same room is a fight waiting to happen.
Commander, Admiral Hackett has requested your help with a Cerberus fighter base on Novaria.
On Novaria, even. I've been to Novaria before. Alliance News Network information alert. Pharos. A group of colonists on Pharos have mounted a defensive against arriving Reaper forces, holding them back long enough for civilians from nearby colonies to escape. The informal militia from Zoo's Hope, said to be survivors of a savage Geth attack several years ago, has repelled initial Reaper landing attempts with a level of wartime competence more common to seasoned platoons. The colonies are using improvised weapons, as well as supplies salvaged from a defunct exogeny facility. The colony is our home, colony spokesperson Lisbeth Bainham said. We've survived worse, and we know how to fight together. The colony is expected to have time for full evacuation before more Reaper forces arrive. From Shiala. Dear Commander Shepard, I don't know if you've seen the articles, but the people of Zoo's Hope are fighting again. This time it's the Reapers instead of the Geth. I'm not sure you remember me, but you helped me back on Ilium. The Thorian is dead now. I can confirm that, but the spores in our bodies remain, and on some level, we are still connected. This is not necessarily a bad thing. As we fight back the Reapers, we feel each other and act with one mind, ignoring pain when the need arises. I'm sure I'm still indoctrinated. I remember Sovereign's voice in my mind when I went willingly to the Thorian as its thrall, but my connection to the people of Zoo's Hope is stronger. It drowns out the Reaper voices. The situation is imperfect and dangerous. Perhaps the colonists should separate for their own safety, but with one mind. The untrained fight. With the skill of veteran commandos, our force is strong. I've not forgotten how you helped us, how you spared me. We are leaving Pharos soon, and when the time comes, we will fight with you. Shiala. Well. From General Corinthius. Commander Shepard, when you first arrived on Menet, I had a hard time seeing how you flying off with one of our best generals would benefit our fight against the Reapers. However, as I now watch Turian and Krogan fighters working together to take down a Reaper destroyer. I must admit I am impressed. You've brokered an alliance that many thought impossible. Palavin might be saved after all. With greater respect, General Corinthius. From Erdnot Rex, Shepard, making babies again will be fun. Soon as this war is over, let's just say I'll do my part to build our numbers back up. You really came through for us. I'm proud to call you my friend. Eve is in the Kelphic Valley, enlisting support from the other clans and spreading the word. She's going to be a great leader. Most of the males won't like me sharing power with her, but too bad, I run the show. We're off to save the Turians now, since apparently they forgot how to hold a gun. They were so busy calibrating. From Dalatros, Commander, I am deeply disappointed by your actions on Tuchanka. As I thought I made clear, curing the genophage will have long-term consequences. Once the Reaper threat has passed, our combined forces will be so depleted that no race in the galaxy will be capable of stopping a resurgent Krogan. Moreover, the Krogan will undoubtedly seek revenge for the genophage, and the Solarian Union will be among their first targets. When that day comes, Commander, the blood of my people will be on your hands. I am ashamed to also learn that our own scientist sacrificed his life carrying out your orders. This is a dark day not only for my people, but all of galactic civilization. One crisis to another. You get out of one fire, you jump into another fire just as quickly. I still haven't used any grenades yet. Damn it. Alright, let's see. Yeah, sure, why not? Do I need fuel? The answer is no. Let's go to Novaria to take a look at that Cerberus base. Do a side mission before we return to the Citadel. There's probably an attack that's going to happen while we're on the Citadel, if I had to guess. I know there's an attack that happens at some point. I just don't remember when that happens in the game. Also, this is an ice planet. If I remember correctly. Who shall we take with us? How about James and Edie? I don't think I've done that combination yet. And then James has his guns, and then Edie has her guns. Everybody's got them guns. Edie can't level up. Alright, let's go. Let's see how side mission-y this mission is going to be.
Has a strategic advantage in this sector thanks to the fighter squadron facility you're about to attack. We want to seize it, but their air defenses are too strong for a frontal assault. Losses would be too cost prohibitive.
How do you want me to handle this?
Go in the back, bring down their defenses so we can send in the troops. Good luck, Commander.
I have visual contact. There's a small platform above the main landing pad. I can drop you there, but it's gotta be now.
Let's do it.
No, do it later. Alright, let's turn that on.
Keep an eye out for the command center.
Multiple contact.
Already under attack. Oh my, he didn't even survive his entire jump down. Who's shooting at me? Oh, it's you. So am I supposed to clear the area or look out for the command center? There we go. Maybe a little bit of both is what's on the menu for the moment. Oh, you got a grenade.
Looks like we found the control center.
All too easy.
Damn it. This'll take a while.
Commander, you've got enemies inbound and we can't wait. Someone's got to get those defenses down ASAP.
Lieutenant, you're on.
Do my best, Commander.
Probably not the better choice. If I was going to have anybody do hacking, it would probably be the AI. But because this is a video game, I know that they're going to take the exact same amount of time to hack.
Damn it. Outside communications jammed.
Just bring down their defenses. We'll worry about that later.
Like, in theory, everybody's going to have their own skill sets, so it would actually matter who you assign to whatever role. But I wonder if that's just a... Oh, I need to remember to mail slot. Like, that almost feels like a,
Has to be synced up from the console.
like that's an element of the game that doesn't quite fit onto the gameplay section. Or sorry, not the gameplay, the single player section. Like that's going to be something that shows up more in the multiplayer where you actually have class specific roles. Which unfortunately doesn't exist anymore. Oh, there's a turret. Almost didn't even notice it was there. And you... Oh. Put down another turret. How rude. Okay, so now what do I do?
Cortez, I read you. Come in.
There you are, Commander. How'd you get through the interference? Area clear. Signaling the strike force. Wait, scan's picking up something coming your way.
Is it an Atlas?
Deploying armed response.
It usually is an Atlas. It's an Atlas. Who would have expected this? Oh my gosh, the Atlas is already destroyed.
Take that, asshole! Anyone wounded? Negative, Shepard. Copy that, Lieutenant.
Coming in to pick you up.
This was a major victory, Commander, a crippling blow to Cerberus operations in this sector. Now all we have to do is maintain control of the facility.
Good luck.
Won't make that easy.
And we won't make it easy on them. Thanks to you, we can use their own defenses against them. Tell your team they did good, Commander. You should be proud.
Thank you, sir.
That's all. Hack it out.
Though I feel like I should mention that the one caveat, what's the opposite of a caveat? What is the opposite of you're missing out, like you're gaining something for missing out?
Commander, Chief Engineer Adam.
The one boon. The one boon from not having the multiplayer is now I don't have to worry about doing the multiplayer to progress in the single player. So regardless of the fact that it's missing...
Oh, I knew this was coming.
I just mean, it's an amazing work of engineering. Elastic titanium silicon polymers, ultra-light harmonic phased power cells. And if she ever accidentally walks into a wall, there's just so much padding.
Ugh, I knew it.
Wish I were a wall.
You pretty sure, Kenneth.
So yeah, I do have to say, even though, like, forever, all the good that I say about the multiplayer, like, I'm glad it's not attached to the single player anymore. I just wish it was available so that it was able to be playable unattached.
You should go see Adams, Commander.
Commander, I've identified a problem with our engines. A core overload could cause a plasma vent within the engineering compartment. Daniels, Donnelly, Edie, and I have been brainstorming and comparing notes.
You see, the venting occurs when IES sinks are in a back cycle at the same
Oh.
the main core is at peak draw.
Yes.
From sustained kinetic.
What
Right.
Kenneth means to say is that we're pretty sure we can make the system safer.
We just need a GX-12 thermal pipe. Unfortunately, we're cut off from Alliance supply chains. Could you keep an eye out for one the next time you're on the Citadel, Commander? I've got the specs right here.
All right.
I'll look for one the next time we go to the Citadel.
Thanks, Commander.
I'll just get one at my local GX-12 thermal pipe supplier store. Unread messages. Commander, I'm writing you from the Kelphic Valley on Tuchanka. I wish you were here to see this. I'm watching Krogan pour in from across our planet. So many of them that I've lost count. They've all heard the news. We are finally free. The age of suffering is over. Never again will Krogan be afraid to give birth. Never again will they fear the pain and heartache it might bring. While I still don't know what fate ultimately has in store for my people, I can promise you your decision to believe in us will not be in vain. We will fight the Reapers for more than glory. We will fight them because we know there is a future for us after victory. The rest of my life will be devoted traveling to Tuchanka and speaking aloud the words no Krogan has heard for nearly 2,000 years. There is reason to hope. This I owe to you, Commander. This I will never forget. Erdnot Bakara. Well, thank you, Erdnot. All right, let's go back to the Citadel. Oh, we're jumping straight to it, it looks like.
Control, this is SSV Normandy. Are we clear to descend? Alliance Control, this is Normandy. We're headed to Bay 1-4, Zakara Ward. Are we clear to descend? What the hell's going on down there? Even if there were a station malfunction, they'd have backups online.
Yep, this is the Cerberus attack.
Checking emergency channels. Hey, yeah, this is Joker. Uh-huh. Yeah, no kidding. Commander, there's a communication from Thane. He says it's important. I think you'll want to hear this.
Put him through.
Shepard, the Citadel is under attack. Cerberus troops are everywhere and they're in control of the docks.
Are you safe?
No, I had to evade their commandos at the hospital. I'm in a Presidium storefront.
Did Caden make it out?
We got separated. He said he had to protect the Council. I'm going to CSEC headquarters.
Why CSEC headquarters?
It's been compromised, and CSEC's response depends on it. As long as Cerberus is holding the headquarters, they have the station.
All right, Joker. Get us away from the docks and close to CSEC HQ. We'll deploy in the shuttle.
Aye, aye, Commander.
All right. At the very least, we'll land, shoot a couple Cerberus thugs. I don't know how far into this I plan to get. As we've already been going for a little bit. But there it is, the citadel that seemed untouched has now been pulled into the war. How did they even get onto that balcony? There are no doors. Well, I guess they have flying cars. I take that back. Ah, here we go. More of the expectation I had, the showing up in the middle of combat.
Okay, people, coming in hot. Get to cover. Understood.
Yeah, there's a turret right there. Yeah, up. I'm shooting at the turret. All right, let's. It would be nice if I just always had armor-piercing bullets turned on. Like, or if I had the ability to always just leave it on instead of having to turn it on every single time I start a level. Yeah. Commander Bailey, are you still alive?
Shepard, I saw those Cerberus troops on you. I thought you were done for.
Bailey, what are you doing here?
Getting my ass shot off trying to retake headquarters. Cerberus took it in the first push. We gotta kick them out of there. Everyone in C-Sec's flying blind without the network.
Is this the situation everywhere? Are the counselors even alive?
They split up. I'll know more if I can access the terminal inside.
Can you get us in?
I'll get the door. If no one interrupts me with a bullet this time.
This time. Next time, maybe not so lucky.
Here we go. CSAT network access. Courtesy of Cerberus.
How's that gonna help?
Cerberus has control of the main channels, but I can set up a new one. Without it, our people have no plan and no chance. Hello.
What have you got?
A warning from Counselor Valern. He's supposed to be here meeting with the Executor. Be on guard. The likelihood of betrayal from within is high. Not a lot else.
Sounds kind of vague.
One counselor's better than zero. Where am I headed?
The Executor's office is defensible. He may have gone to ground there when the shooting started.
I'm on it.
Just a sec. There. Now we can talk by Omnitool. Go.
All right, that's what I needed. Commander Bailey's voice in my ear.
Hear all that?
Yes. I'm nearing the building, but running is difficult. I'll try to get to you.
Oh wait, is this where we meet Kai Lang? I think it is. Oh, nope, mail slot. It's hard to do if... Oh my gosh. Too much was going on. I'll have to go wait for the next one. Are you guys going to slowly jump forward in front of me?
Troops in the lobby. They were dug in.
I can see more through the cameras. They're all over the station.
Doors have been sealed for your protection.
Are these loading doors? Like, on the 360 version, would both the doors... Yes. There we go. 2 more. Would those doors have taken, like, a really long time to have opened? For the purposes of loading a new zone? Like, that's what I expect whenever I see an L-shaped hallway. Like a hallway that goes straight, and then takes, like, a left or a right, and then goes straight again. That's usually a loading hall. Back in the 360 PS3 era. Like a hallway there that's just meant to disguise a loading area. Ah, nope, I don't need a weapons bench. Now I've got to reapply my armor piercing. That's fine. There are worse things to happen. You know what? I think I'm going to stop here for the night. Got any suggestions for someone to play next? Leave them down in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and have yourselves a good night.